She's completely fine now in her normal Daisy self, but even when she's... Whoa! Hey, good morning everybody, welcome to the vlog. I am back here at BHB and I could not be more happy to be back with my crew and my family and all of my animals. Today is going to be just kind of a getting back to it. The one thing I know that I have to do today is clean Lucy and Daisy because again, we have a policy where typically I'm the only one that takes them out. So they didn't get clean last week, which means they really need to get clean this week. And Thanksgiving is coming and I'm doing my best to try to find a turkey to give a little treat to Lucy so that she can have turkey for Thanksgiving. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, there is less than 1 week left for the Cheeky Monkey gear, so make sure that you check out the link in the description. This is again only 6 days left and this gear is gone, so please help me support this cause. If it goes well, we will make more gear that is different and awesome. By the way, give me your suggestions down below, and while you're at it, tell me how your day is going. I love reading about you guys, and hey, hit that like button. Let's try to get this video over 5,000 likes if you will, please. We definitely have a lot of work to get done today and get myself back going, so what do you say we get things started? Okay, after a week of playing with lions and tigers and different things like that, it is back to the grind here. How did things go, guys? Everything all right?
Everything went great.
All right, good. I can always count on these guys. But the one thing I'd mention is that I really prefer to be the one that in particular pulls out Lucy. Daisy's okay, but with Lucy, I'm just a little bit scared of anyone else messing with her. So I'll be honest with you, her cage is wrecked because she wasn't clean last week. So we have to get her cleaned up. Let's see how that goes. Ready? Oh my gosh, your cage is disgusting. How you feeling today, girl? You doing all right? You doing okay? You in a good mood? Lucy, what'd you do to your cage, girl? Are you okay? Oh, you look like you're in a good mood today. Good mood today? Well, maybe not. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, she seems like she's fine. Right, girl? Oh, let's go, sweetheart, let's go. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Oh, no. Tell you what, guys, that is probably the easiest I'll ever get Lucy into a holding cage. She was just in a really good mood. As Kelsey and Mary get the cage cleaned up, I just tell you what, she is such a gorgeous animal. Look, what's the matter, girl? You're all right. I mean, that's the one thing that I didn't get a chance to really mess with much. Florida was big snakes, and she's starting to coil up just a little bit, going, all right, don't mess with me. It's okay, girl, I love you. She is such a gorgeous animal, and I was just talking to Kelsey about the next door designs. She's going to have a really big cage, really tall. It's going to be absolutely incredible, so hopefully I can get that done sometime in probably January and actually get her moved next door, as well as Lucy and a bunch of the other animals. I cannot wait to get started on this next door place. It's going to be so exciting, but we have to get through the next few weeks before I do that because I've got to go out to Chicago this weekend. I'm doing a thing with David Dobrik and Jason Nash in the group there, and then I've got to head out to LA. We're meeting up with Logan Paul and a few other YouTubers to do some things there, and then I get back and I can really buckle down and get this work done on the next door thing, so it's going to be really exciting. But I tell you what, only being here for even a few hours has already got me excited to get back into that project. So let's hope that Lucy is as good going back in as she was coming out. Are you going to be in a good mood this time, sweetheart? Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay, sweetheart. Okay, come on. And away you go. Whoops. She's such a beautiful animal. I tell you what, she is so gorgeous. I missed her. Oh, stand there. Poop your head. Poop your head. That's okay. Man, that was easy, guys. Are you kidding me? I wish it was. That is totally spoiling us right now because that is never that easy with her. She was so well behaved. Okay, so on to Daisy. She looks like she's starting to go a little opaque, so we'll see how she feels. Hi, girl. You okay? Oop, she's looking a little bit sketchy here. Daisy, you know it's me, right? You good? You good, girl? You good, girl? Ooh, she's a little bit cranky today, isn't she? Okay. Now we're good to go. Now we're friends. All right, so Daisy was a little bit moody when I first picked her up, but she's completely fine now in her normal Daisy self. But even when she's, whoa! Not good. Whew. a little camera accident there. Thankfully, my camera is still going, but what I was saying is that even when Daisy's in a little bit of a cranky mood, she typically doesn't strike or anything like that, but she is definitely a cool animal. And again, it's kind of strange that all the animal stuff I did down in Florida, there were no really big constrictors. And that's not to say that there aren't big constrictors down in Florida. There's a lot more laws in Florida because of the invasive problem. We all know that there's a lot of Burmese pythons that are invasive now in the Everglades, and there's even been some reticulated pythons found in, and even, you know, words of anacondas. I have no idea. But so keeping a big constrictor just isn't quite as easy as it is in other places in the country, and that's maybe why I didn't see too many of them. So it's pretty cool to be back here and take some time with my girl. I'm gonna go ahead and get this girl in a holding tub, because even though she's docile as can be, she can definitely wear you out. It takes your breath away holding something as awesome as this. Okay, Daisy, you ready, girl? Yep, there you go. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. In your cage. In the cage. In the cage you go. There you go, sweetie. All right, good job, guys. Thank you so much. So we are all set as far as the cages are clean. Again, what I'm trying to do is find some fresh turkeys to feed these guys as kind of a Thanksgiving treat. Again, I don't typically feed a lot of bird stuff because it's not as high in nutrition as, say, rabbits or rodents of sorts, but every now and then a treat is pretty cool. I've never done it before, so hopefully tomorrow we can feed some turkeys, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Regardless, they are all set and ready to go. So that was a really easy, clean day. Normally it's much more difficult, but they were really cooperative today. You know, just my time I spent at Gatorland with Savannah and Mike and all the other guys over at Gatorland really inspired me to work harder at training RJ. And you know, I've talked about target training, and we even got the Missouri food to start target training. Basically what happens is that you can train animals like RJ because they're very food driven. So as long as you give them food as a reward for what they want to do, that's how you train them. Now the trick is that I'm a softie, and when they don't do what you want to do, you have to not feed them because you can't reward them for not doing what you want to say. So the idea is going to be to get RJ to start coming up onto this platform right here, and when he comes on the platform and opens his mouth, we can throw food to him. If he does not come onto this platform and doesn't open his mouth gently, then you don't feed him. And it's going to be a little bit of tough love. He is a chunky monkey right now. Look at the size of his tail over there. So he can go a long time without food. And so a little bit is going to have to be my patience and not rewarding him for things I don't want to do. And hopefully he'll get really hungry in the next couple weeks, and he'll start coming over and I can start training him. But again, Gatorland really inspired me to make sure that I train him really well, because again, when he gets 10 or 12 foot, we're going to want to make sure he does what we want to do. So I cannot wait to get started, but it's going to be tough because I always want to feed him. I am going to probably at least give him one last treat tomorrow as a turkey leg for Thanksgiving, but after that, then it's tough love. I'm going to get him to be a good alligator and do exactly what I want him to do. Not that he's not a great alligator now, but I want to make sure that I can train him for the food response. So wish me luck, guys. It's going to be hard for me to turn my little baby down and not just spoil him with food, but hey, I've got to do it, right? Okay, I want to do a quick check-in with Jessica. So how are things been going?
Good.
Slowing down the hatching?
Yes, we are slowing down. This is what we've got today.
Oh my gosh, look at these. 2, 4. Yeah, there's only like 8 or 9 geckos. That's a big cry from the 200 geckos a day that we're hatching for a while. So how many eggs do you think we have left?
Probably like 30.
Okay, about 30, so not too bad. But take a look at these real quick, guys. Oh my gosh, they are so cool. Holy cow. Those things are so awesome. Look at the pattern on those things. So so it's kind of cool. I'm glad that we're going to finally be kind of getting done with hatching. Jessica can take a little break as far as, well, Jessica never takes a break, but Jessica can calm down a little bit and kind of just take care of what we have. Plus, geckos are in hibernation soon, right?
Yep, next week probably.
Right, that is awesome. All right, so I will kind of finish up my work here and keep going. Quick update on Verde and Perdita. Here is Verde, as always, hanging in her water. What I find kind of interesting is that it looks like she's going back into shed, which is unusual because she hasn't eaten yet. So she went through her first shed, and I thought, wow, she's going to probably eat after her first shed. And then the last month or so, she hasn't eaten. Well, sure enough, she's going back into shed now. So I got to imagine that the second shed will be the shed that she actually eats. I know that the black-headed pythons are that way. Typically, a lot of them don't eat the first shed, but they will eat the second shed. And speaking of the black-headed black-headed pythons. They've been eating like little chunky monkeys for sure. Look at how chubby they are. Definitely Kelsey has been really babying these guys, so that's absolutely incredible. And of course, I wanted to update you guys on Perdita. Look at how many freckles she has. Holy cow! Take a look at this, guys. Even just a week ago, she didn't have this many freckles. When I left, she had a lot less freckles than this. Oh my God, she is turning so cool. I love it. I just can't wait to see what she ends up like. Again, I kind of hope that she's still like 70 or 80% white, because those are the ones I like. I've seen a few cow retics that have been like 80 or 90% pattern, and they still look really cool, but I like the more white ones. So again, 70, 80% white, and then those freckles and kind of spotting coming through. But I am blown away at how many freckles she has now. I was not expecting this at all. And again, she has just been eating and doing so well. But oh my gosh, Perdita, you're looking amazing. Oh, by the way, guys, take a look at these. Remember when these first hatched out? These are those Savu pythons. Remember, I was just kind of walking by because when I showed you guys before, they were still in their egg shed, which is always a little more dull. So now that they've actually shed out, look at how gorgeous those things look. Again, sometimes I'm just walking by and a snake catches the corner of my eye. I'm like, what? What is that? And that thing is cool. Oh my gosh, those things are so gorgeous. So I posted an Instagram picture the other day when I was in Florida that Lori had sent me, and Lori was holding Sunrise. And of course, when I come back, you know I'm going to spend some time with my girl Sunrise. And a bunch of people were like, is that Ricky? Because they were surprised that Sunrise had gotten so large. And even I had to take a second look going, oh my God, I cannot believe how big Sunrise is going. So I wanted to just update you guys and tell you that she is eating like a pig. And I've talked about this before, how they get to that certain size when they really step up from, say, small to medium rats to large rats, and then eventually even small rabbits. And that's really when you hit the growth spurt. And again, this girl is going to go next door with my other ambassador animals when we start doing the birthday parties and school events, and she's going to be the one that probably gets a lot of pictures taken, because, you know, for a kid, this is still a big snake, but not so big that they can't handle. Something like Daisy will be awesome if I have like 6 or 8 kids that they can all hold them, but an individual picture, Sunrise is probably going to get a lot of attention. She is doing so well. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap up my first day back at BHB. It is so good to be back. I mean, just to be around my animals. But in a few days, we travel out to Chicago to do the live view show with David Dobrik and the clan. That's going to be absolutely amazing. And then we're back. We head to St. Louis and then off to LA. So it's going to be a busy month for sure, but it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me, and I love you so much. Can you do me a couple favors, please? Can you smash that like button, as well as turn those post notifications on so you know when I upload a video, which is every day, 7 days a week at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Remember to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.
As time goes by.